Tonight on News 22.
The wind causing damage, danger on the roads, and closures.
Border security is once again on the White House's agenda.
And find out the link between living close to highways and childhood development.
All that and more on News 22 Wednesday.
Serving southern New Mexico, this is the award-winning KRWG-TV News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gabriel Chavez.
And I'm Amanda Adame. In case you hadn't been outside, it's more than a little breezy.
The powerful wind tore up a canopy in one Las Cruces City Park. The park is next to Miramar Arcade in the East Sonoma Ranch area. The canopy was torn away from the poles it was attached to. The playground shade structure will need to be removed until it is replaced, especially with summer on its way.
With winds ripping through the southwest today, White Sands Missile Range shut down. Winds reached up to 105 miles per hour, similar to that of a Category 2 hurricane at the San Agustin Pass. White Sands Missile Range and White Sands School were closed today because of the inclement weather. The National Weather Service issued a high wind warning and for people in the area, telling them to take caution when out and about traveling. Las Cruces faced similar wind speeds last month, with one day having a wind advisory of up to 104 miles per hour.
Much like today in southern New Mexico, gusty winds howled through the Los Angeles area Tuesday night,
causing power outages and sending trees crashing onto cars and houses. Tom Waite reports.
Fierce winds pounded the San Fernando Valley. Even walking the dog meant bundling up. Inside, folks were battening down the hatches and preparing for a long night.
I'm actually, I have to close my bedroom window because it's just blowing all my stuff everywhere.
Earlier, the blasting gusts took out part of a tree. A pile of branches landed on this Range Rover. One of those branches pierced the windshield like a spear. Freddie Washington was inside in the driver's seat.
I look up, I'm startled. But when I get out the car, I'm looking around and I say, okay, and I look back in and I see the other branch, I didn't even know it came through the windshield, and it came on the passenger side.
Washington says it happened so fast he didn't realize how lucky he was until he was outside the SUV looking in.
I'm glad none of my friends, my family, my wife, or anybody was in there. And I'm glad I never got out the car before it happened.
That was Tom Waite reporting.
It was crazy with all the wind today.
It was a good day for a windbreaker.
But a bad day to wear your hair down.
That's right, and Danielle is next to tell us all about that wind with her first look at weather.
This is Danielle Gutierrez with your current conditions, and you both are absolutely right. We have experienced those crazy winds today. If you've taken a step outside, you know what I'm talking about. Right now, they're coming out of the west at about 34 miles per hour, and that is exactly what's causing those hazy skies. It's all that wind and dirt accumulation within the air. Right now, our temperatures are at 64 degrees. We have humidity at 8% and a dew point at 4 degrees, and a barometer reading at 29.60 inches. Taking a look at the weather we experienced today, we hit a high at 73 degrees, which is just below our average for the year at 77 degrees. And we woke up to an overnight low at 43 degrees. Throwing it back to the year 1989, we hit record high temperatures at 91 degrees. And in the year 1973, record low temperatures at 30. We had no rain today, leaving our yearly rainfall at 0.63 inches. Those are all the current conditions I have for you right now, but I'll be back with your national forecast. For now, more news.
2 construction companies are getting federal funding to build a wall at the U.S. southern border. These are the first 2 constructions to be awarded since President Trump declared a national emergency. The biggest contract, worth $789 million, went to a Texas-based construction company to build 46 miles of fence in Santa Teresa. The second contract is for 11 miles fencing for the fence in Yuma, Arizona. Both contracts include the construction of a 5-foot anti-climb plate. The project should be completed in October 2020.
U.S. shipments are being stalled at the border. Due to the Trump administration reassigning inspectors from the U.S.-Mexico border, truckers have been waiting in long lines